Not your average tabletop. Woohoo!
Welcome to Not Your Average Tabletop. I'm Zach,
And I'm Pepper.
and today we are doing another round of Take My Money, where we look at some current crowdfunding projects in the board game space. And yeah, this week I would say it's a little lesser, I think.
Yep.
Not
Yep.
quite as many big projects, it seems like. Nothing too major going on right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, for this, we kind of just take our first looks at these and kind of give you our thoughts on if we think they are worth our time or not, if we're going to back them or not. But yeah, let us know in the comments below what you are interested in, if you're backing anything currently, or if you're off Kickstarter for a while, GameFound for a while, trying to recoup funds, because some of these are pretty spendy.
Yes, they are. And they're not backing off from this one. Aeon's End Beyond the Breach got $377,000, over 2,600 backers, and only a day left. By the time this posts, you'll have much less than a day to back.
Yes, but yeah, it's crazy to me that I mean, this is a game that I have not played. I don't believe you've played either, any version of it. But this one just kind of keeps sticking around, keeps selling well, it seems like.
Yeah.
I feel like we see like an expansion or some spin-off. I don't know what they are exactly. Like every now and then, and they always seem to be doing well. So I think the people that like this system, like this game, I think must continue to like what they're putting out because it continues to do well. But
Yeah, I guess I don't know how this works. I don't know. This is multiple waves of content that you can back for. Is this like a trading card type of thing, or no?
I guess I don't know if
Something
it's.
different?
I guess I
But
don't
you can
know if
get
it's
the
something
new
different.
stuff for 115 bucks. So that's the new stuff. If you like all the rest, I don't know anything about this, and I'm not going to get to know it before this ends, and I'm probably not going to back this here. But I could see playing the game, base game, somewhere if I have the opportunity. It has my interest.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a. If I remember right, isn't it a unique deck builder where you're what is it? You're drawing. Is it like you set in order your deck or something? I don't remember. Is that
Okay.
this one or is that a different one? Aeon's End, I
Familiar,
should say.
but I'm not sure which.
I think it's something. It's got some weird thing, but yeah, I guess I don't know if that is necessarily a good thing or not. But yeah, this is a little strange. I'm not quite sure what the different waves are. You must be backing additional things or something because the
Yeah,
price just keeps going up. So hoping you're getting extra content for that.
hope so.
Uh, but it is a little strange. I know there are a lot of things in this universe, or I'm pretty confident there are because
There's
I,
the
I
way.
feel like I see it all. Yeah, okay. So there is a lot here. I have no idea where to start. Like I said, we've never played this before, so yeah, if you want to comment down below where you would recommend to start, if you have played a lot of the Aeon's End stuff, let us know because yeah, this is an interesting. It's been one I've been interested in. I just have never gotten it, and I think just the continuous adding additional content has kind of scared me a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's also a good sign, I think, because it means that people like it.
Yes. Ooh. Titan Zero. Just makes me think of Godzilla, something like that. When you're talking about Titans, that or Thanos, one of those, the Mad Titan.
Yeah.
Fight huge kaijus from outer space to protect Earth in this innovative co-op solo campaign boss battler game for 1 to 4 players. 314 backers. I like that theme. That's going to get me to click on a project. That's why it's here. Love the Godzilla stuff. And I like the look of it's a different art style, but I like it.
Yeah.
Kind of um, animated type of making me think of like a Pikachu, not Pikachu,
Pokemon.
Pokemon type of just some sort of animated show that I'd watch or Avatar Last Airbender, something I'd watch back when I'm younger. That's the style that it's
Mhm.
given me. I don't know if this is based on anything.
It,
Uh,
yeah, I'm liking the artwork
yeah.
on this one. It looks interesting enough.
Ooh.
That's kind of a cool board there.
Yeah, it's making me think of Marvel United, where it's kind of a
Oh,
circle
yeah.
of locations, and obviously having New York in there, that's in the that game as well. I
Oh,
like
Pepper
that.
likes that mix, if that is what this is. He might be looking into this one a little bit more, I think, now.
This is hooking me a little more. This is making me think of
Tree
Dwellers of
Rex.
Eldervale. Tree
Tree
Rex.
Rex. I love that.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm liking some of this. I'm liking some of this. I might have to actually look into see this.
Taser
Hey,
face.
oh
Taser.
man. Yeah, I'll have to look at the gameplay for this one. Does it have any um type of? Yes, they have a PDF. They have how to play.
That's good.
And, let's
Okay, I
see.
don't know if I like that artwork as much. It's
Yes,
a little
those are
unique
just the
style.
people who've worked on this.
I hope those aren't. I'm guessing those are not their actual pictures there of the
Yeah,
people, but all in only 89.
yeah, that's not bad. I'll have to look more into
Okay.
this one.
I mean, it doesn't look like it had like a ton of stuff like some of these campaigns these
Yeah,
days do, but that's not a bad thing because a lot of these I think are getting way too much content. So yeah, might have to look into this one a little bit more.
yeah. And next up, we have Meteor Shower. Well, that should take care of the Titan problem, especially that one full of trees and stuff.
Right?
A fast and strategic two-player tabletop game. Okay, my initial reaction looking at this, I like the cover, I like the title, I like the theme, the look of the components, two-player, fast. I don't know about strategic. I don't like to use my brain in these games, but we'll give it a chance.
Yeah, I'm liking. There's something about it that at first kind of I don't know doesn't pull me in immediately, but yeah, seeing these dice and these many things and now all those descriptors, I really like.
Yeah.
Along with the 100 other backers, $5,000, 3 days to go, so ending pretty shortly.
Yeah, so a smaller project. Is this what Kickstarter is made for? Does it get that metal? We got a lot more this episode, so there's probably a
It
few.
might be. It might be. It looks like they've created three things though, so who
Mm,
knows? Maybe they're a huge, huge company.
that's true. That's true. It's making me think of Planet Unknown when you have your rovers there, and it looks like it's going to be just like completely about those rovers. And this looks like it might be. So move the rovers, build a line of stones. Might be kind of an abstract game where
Yeah,
you're
that was
trying
not my initial thought.
to get a row of things. Yeah,
And now it's that I'm not quite as interested in. It's an interesting thing, interesting way to do that, and that would make sense as to why it would be a
yeah,
two-player game.
yeah. True, true.
But yeah, that maybe not as exciting. Here I was thinking when I saw those dice, I thought there was going to be a lot more dice, but
Yeah.
now I'm not sure. It's making me now think a little bit more of Through the Desert, which is when we
Yeah.
recently played, Michaela and I, where you're cutting pieces of board off. Kind of reminds me of that kind of game, maybe.
Yeah.
That's what it's making me think of from these images.
Price is it's got some cool stuff in it, but
Yeah,
$50 is getting up there. It's probably still in the average price for a board game nowadays. And then shipping's going to be another 14. I don't know their history with projects, so you can probably check that out and see if they've delivered the things, if they've delivered on time. Um, but
yeah,
people,
especially with them saying August 2025. I
yeah,
would think if those are two projects that they've done, I think you could probably go look at those,
that looks like
see.
on time delivery, on time production delivered to on time to all backers.
Okay,
Their previous ones.
Soul 43. I guess I don't know of that one, but
Yeah,
I'm sure if you yeah, I think you can go into their previous projects and stuff and check that out.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, especially if it is going to deliver that quickly, that's pretty quick turnaround. That makes me think, the game is fully done. We're not, you know, making major changes and doing some of these things that are things that end up delaying these
yeah,
projects sometimes. So I do like that.
yeah.
But
Yeah, but I do kind of want a bigger, more bombastic Meteor
yeah,
Shower game now that I've seen that cover and title.
yes, I agree.
Yeah, but we'll see. Maybe it does have that. Uh, Ooh, Rolling Seas, a 1 to 6 player roll and write game. That's not really like a bragging thing. 1 to 6 players. Most of them go up to 99 players.
Right. Yeah. Roll and write games tend to go to higher player counts. So, I mean, it's good. It's good to mention that, it's got a solo version, I guess. And
Yeah,
then you
it's
are
true.
saying the upper count. And I don't know if that's maybe just limited by components, whereas maybe you could play with more. It's just a matter of in this box, you only have six worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's doing relatively well. This one has eight created. Another Nuts Publishing, another publisher I have not heard of. So can look at their history as well. I do like that cover a decent amount.
Yeah, me too.
Um, so it's weird because it does not look like a roll and write cover. I guess I don't know what a roll and write cover looks like, but it does not make me think roll and write.
That's true. I guess maybe the size of it, if it is a smaller square than I'm imagining, it might seem more like it. But yeah, $25 is a pretty good price because even like roll and writes and things that you think would be cheaper sometimes aren't.
Hmm.
And I guess we'll see if there is much else or if it is just pencils and a pad. The base game, 2 extra maps. So it looks like you're getting extra maps in this.
So yeah, it looks like you can
Got an
get
expansion.
add-on for a few more bucks. Goes up to 34 then, which still isn't too bad,
Yeah.
especially
Um,
with some additional content. But yeah, it looks like it's not too much stuff in this one necessarily, but I always I know a lot of people probably tired maybe of the genre of verb and verb games. There's still ones that I'm still finding. It seems like I'm still finding great ones, and I tend to like that. But yeah, it's cool. So are you flipping each player must place?
okay, and
Okay,
column
so there's
A
a
or
thing
row
in your.
two. So similar to cartographers, make
Yeah,
me think. The wind, I'm guessing, choosing a direction that you can go.
yeah, that could be cool because I feel like the the other game this makes me think of is Tricky Tides, which is
Mhm.
a trick taking game, and I like how those cards use like a kind of a direction wheel to move your boat. So yeah, if this one kind of
Okay.
has something similar to that, that'd be cool. I like that as a uh, kind of mechanism, especially when you're using a grid. I think that makes a
Yeah.
lot of sense.
Yep. Yep. And
And this is one I'm actually
shipping,
pretty interested in.
not too bad for shipping. When is this getting delivered? July of 2026. So
Oh,
a
for a
little.
second, I read that as July of 2028. I'm like, okay, well, that makes me a little more concerned. That is a
We'll get it.
long time for a verb and verb game. I wouldn't think they should need that much extra time, but yeah, I think that's a fair timeline there.
Yes.
A lot better than July of 2028, at least.
Yes. At least they should deliver by then.
Let's hope.
Now you've just cursed them and it's
I've
gonna.
probably now the curse seas. Uh,
Yeah. Ooh, Trismegistus. New special edition by Board and Dice.
yeah, this one's doing pretty well. One of the better ones, but it's kind of the new thing these days. It seems like as we're going back and redoing older games, kind of changing up the art style sometimes, maybe cleaning up a couple things. I don't know if this one's changing any gameplay actually, or if it's just changing the look of it. It's kind of giving it. I think it. I have not played the original, but I think that one had even more of a Euro-y kind of vibe to it, artwork,
Yeah.
if I remember right. So this one I think is making it a little bit more colorful.
Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like it.
But yeah, this
Um,
I tend to like board and dice games, so this is one that I have some interest in. I don't know that I will back it. I'm hopeful that it will be available after the fact in retail, but I guess with current situations, I don't know. That maybe changes some of the things as to what's going to go to retail or not. But
yeah.
yeah, Board and Dice is what I think they're a slightly larger company. At least it seems like it.
Yeah.
I think board game companies are only so big.
Yeah.
Even though they may seem like a big one, they're kind of maybe a smaller fish or a big fish in a small pond kind of thing.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. That's true. This one, the new edition, is not too bad. 67 for that. Otherwise, all in with deluxe upgrades and a roll and write additional game for 89, which is pretty good. Pretty
Yeah, I feel
solid.
like yeah, if you're gonna go in, just get it all there.
Yeah. It's add-ons. Not sure. Who's the designer of this? Is this like T Game? Is it that guy or is it someone else?
Ooh, I don't
Let me
remember.
look
What
it
is
up.
that? Tashini? Is that who does them? Or
Yeah.
am I just making that up?
I think so. This
Uh,
is, yes,
Tr-
Daniel Tassini. I think it says it up there. And then some Federico guy.
Federico guy, Federico Pierlorenzi. Uh,
Yes. Well, I like that name.
oh wow. I did not. I knew this was a heavy game. I did not realize it was this heavy. Based on Board Game Geek, anyway. 4.18.
Ooh.
That is pretty heavy.
Although, I mean,
I think.
I like Takeno, and that one's, I think, actually in the fours as well. So, and I don't think that even should be in the fours. That seems
Oh
like
yeah,
it's
that is a
pretty close
4.07.
to it.
I would agree. I would agree. So yeah,
Um,
maybe that's also from Board and Dice. So
yeah.
maybe it's there's heaviness to it, but maybe Board and Dice just has a thing about them where you can learn those heavy games
Yeah.
maybe a little easier than some of the other games that might be at that four level, where maybe
Yeah.
more of the four comes from difficulty of learning the game and stuff. I would
Yes.
hope. It does look like there is a lot going on
It
here, but
does. It does. But yeah, I'm sure you would love it if we did get it. And hopefully
yes,
we do get it. I think there is a giveaway of this currently on Board Game Geek. I have entered into it. Have you?
I have. So
Okay.
we've got like a really, really good chance because
Yes.
um, for most of those, I just guess and I do very terribly. I should probably try to get the most entries that I can, but I
Mm.
usually just guess, and there have
It's
been
luck,
many
yeah.
times where I've gotten zero right.
But you get one for getting your name right, so there's that.
There we go. Oh boy. We had almost thought about doing a separate video just for this.
Forget everything else we talk about today. This is all that we care about.
You got Battle Monsters Godzilla X Kong, which is, I don't know, right off the bat there. I mean, it's doing well. 500,000, 1788, 4 days to go. Restoration Games usually does very good restoration of old games.
Yeah.
I think you've really liked Return to Dark Tower. We've both liked Thunder Road Vendetta, and of course the big one for us is Unmatched, which go back a few months or year or however long ago when we had our Unmatched tournament. I think we did a video of characters we would hope to see in Unmatched, or maybe we didn't do it then, but maybe we did it at a later time.
Yeah.
And I think Godzilla and Kong made some lists.
Mhm.
So just so to say, we were a bit disappointed that they got the IP for that, because I think our biggest thought was, are they going to be able to get that IP? That's
Yeah.
probably the hardest part to putting those creatures in a match, and sometimes it just doesn't work out. But the fact that they got the IP, and then decided we're going to restore a different game, has been very, very big levels of disappointment.
Yes, and I mean, let us know if there have been future developments, but I think there was a comment on this page like, oh, does this mean they're not in Unmatched ever? And then I think the official from Restoration did say, yeah, they're not going to be in Unmatched. And I'm like, I'm fine with this new game, and it gets me excited because I'm like, it could be a really cool game. They have made a lot of great ones. Um, but it's right there. Just give us Unmatched. Just give us the characters. That's where we know we love the game and we want them to duel. And I don't think we're the only ones who have wanted these characters in there. And just to see it not happen, and just make this game, and it's not. And you talked, I think they mentioned possibly bringing even more IPs into this Battle Monsters.
Yeah,
So
if
it's
it's
not even
successful,
like,
I think they said possibly more from the MonsterVerse, but then also potentially other IPs, depending on
Yeah.
success level.
So it's not even like Legendary's like, okay, we want our own game. Don't put them into your Unmatched. We want it all to ourselves. If you're gonna put other IPs in there anyway, just put it in Unmatched. This is this made me pretty upset. Once it's like it's not happening, I'm like, I shouldn't get this upset or this disappointed by board games, especially ones that were never promised. Like,
Right.
oh man, it's a very disappointing situation, and the price point doesn't make it better. The Mega Bundle
Yeah.
is 379 bucks.
I think
And
that's the part that probably pushes it a little over the edge in our disappointment factor. Because we still had, I know I did anyway. I was still excited to see what they were going to offer. Because I think this was one that got pushed back a few weeks because we ended up getting, I think the reason why it was pushed back, part of the reason, there was a new trailer for the MonsterVerse, kind of the next film in their um,
oh yeah,
kind of thing, at least a
a teaser,
a
yeah.
teaser video. So I think it was kind of going to try to correspond with that a little bit more. So makes sense. But I kind of built it up in my head like, okay, maybe it won't be an unmatched, but I'll end up being excited about this one. And then with the price point, I think that's the place where I just get really disappointed because I think I would have. I was trying to think about it. I'm like, okay, so in my head, if they had done unmatched sets for these um, Titans,
Yeah,
and you'd done a bunch of just two character sets, because I'm guessing they're going to be, large fighters. So,
yeah,
and they've kind of gone away from doing single characters, so I'm just assuming they would have two, but they could maybe even do singles.
yeah.
And yeah, we were talking. I think I'd pay like seven. I would pay you. You said you'd go even higher, but I was like, if there was a Kong and Godzilla, those two, I don't think if they were gonna do it, I don't think they'd put those two together, and they didn't in this game. Um, I'm like, I'd probably pay like 70 or 80 for those two characters just because of how much I wanted them in Unmatched.
Yeah, I said I'd go up to easily 100. Then it starts to become a question mark, possibly. But I'm like, it's like two characters. If it was Godzilla Kong, it'd just be no question because you'd constantly be wanting them in your game if you didn't have them. And we're going to be left to do that, possibly, unless there is massive outrage. So we are encouraging everyone to make your voices heard. We're probably the only ones that
Oh,
just
yeah,
want
doesn't
in the
care.
game so much. But yeah, it's
Yeah,
just like it's right there. Unless there's some deal behind the scenes that would explain it, in which case it
right.
is legendary or something. It's a great thing to put it unmatched. You should want the characters in unmatched. And if it is
Yeah,
just scale, like they mentioned that as an excuse, like, oh, the scale just didn't work, like that, what, Godzilla's too big to actually fit into unmatched boards. I'm like, a T-Rex is drinking a Slurpee to regain 2 health. Then none of this makes any sense. He's fighting Little Red Riding Hood. Don't let that be the reason. If it is the reason, don't let that be the reason that you don't get these amazing characters in the game. Because you'll be on your deathbed. You'll have all top 100 games on Board Game Geek. And they'll be like, oh, you've accomplished everything. Aren't you happy? Aren't you satisfied? And you'll be like, I should have gotten Godzilla and Kong and Unmatched. You're going to regret it. And I don't want that for you guys in Restoration Games. So just do the right thing. Put it in Unmatched. Trust me.
it, yes. We were
Oh,
very emotional about this. But yeah,
this looks
it's
cool.
still doing well. I'm glad it's doing
Yeah.
well. There's going to be an audience that liked the original game, and I mean they look great,
Yeah.
the sculpts and stuff. So I'm like, that just it still intrigues me, and I'm sure if I find someone that has a copy of it, I'm hoping to maybe try it someday. But yeah, I don't think I'm not getting into another
Yeah.
battle one-on-one kind of battle thing from the same company to potentially if they are releasing additional characters and stuff having this on top of unmatched characters. So yeah, I was just like, oh man, I there's a lot of the Titans and stuff you could do. I'm like, man, just make like five two Titan boxes, and I'd pay $50 a piece. There you go, you're $250. You just have to do yeah 10 characters, I guess, instead of four or five, I guess.
Yeah, and there's a lot there. There's a lot of, I mean, there's like 30 Godzilla films of the older ones. Now we're making new ones. Um, there's a lot to make, but yeah, I hope eventually I do get a chance to play it, and I don't know if I hope I love it because then it's going to be tempting to
That's
spend all that
true.
money, but
That is
um,
true.
hope it's a good game because the minis do deserve a great game behind
Mhm.
it. I hope you get to use them and it's not just all moving your trucks and helicopters.
Yeah, that's just
Don't
it. I'm
worry.
like, that's the thing. I'm like, I don't even care about those things. I just want it to be these two fighting. I don't want any of those troops on the map. That's not what I want. So yeah, I think that's the part that's disappointing. I just want them to battle anyway. I don't really care about that other stuff. But yeah,
That
rant over. I gotta keep
rant
ranting.
over.
Go to the
Mo-
next.
Moving on. This one's gonna pour one following this. What is it? We got Mighty Shot, the ultimate blend of tactics and dexterity in a MOBA-inspired board game. Doing pretty good. Almost a week left. 36,000. Okay, so MOBA inspired me, and the dexterity inspired me to be like, this could be interesting. I would only have a couple dexterity games, I guess if that's flicking or maybe balancing things. And
Mhm.
I do enjoy those. They have a unique flavor in our collection, and I like the look of this board. I'm not sure what's going on, but I like the colors.
Yeah, the artwork for some reason making me think of Kingdom Rush. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't. It's been a while since I played that one, but for some reason it looks like almost the same artwork. But I'm probably totally wrong. It probably doesn't look anything like it, but it's very much reminding me of that, and that was a lot of fun. Um,
Yeah.
so that's probably got me a little bit more excited about this. But yeah, it looks like
You must be flicking it down this track or something.
yeah, it looks like some good quality stuff, but it also looks like a lot of potential content that you can buy.
Oh
You
boy.
can, oh boy.
Unlock the minis. And it looks like first created. At least under this
This
name, maybe they're done things
th
elsewhere, different.
this is a game. Oh boy, that name is not really encouraging me, but yeah, hopefully it's board game studio publisher founded by some people. Don't know who they are, but uh, yeah,
Yeah,
hopefully. I mean, it's got a lot of good looking stuff. I
I
like
like
the
these discs.
looking. Yeah, those discs look really good.
Yeah, I mean this is another battler. That's hopefully a little cheaper, I guess. What is this? 142. Oh my goodness for the master. First duels. It looks like you can get a base game with the standees will be $53. You can upgrade to acrylic for 67, and you can upgrade, add more and more stuff up into the hundreds of dollars. So I'd be willing to try it, and maybe if I
Okay,
guess the
that makes
book.
me feel a little bit better that it's on Board Game Co. Because I was
Yes.
a little worried because I was like, almost the campaign almost looks too good, and then that the name of the company just scared me a little bit. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest, it just is a little scary for first created, but
Yeah.
yeah, looks like it's got
What did they
some
say? You
people
have to
talking
point
about
at the camera in the thumbnail of your video.
it. That's what they told them.
Yeah,
Um,
it looks interesting. I like flicking and I like dueling battlers, so I'll have to watch that Co video.
Yeah,
Give it a
I
try.
agree. Doesn't I'm not saying it for sure makes it a safe. Nothing is
Yeah.
fully ever guaranteed safe.
Yeah.
Just because someone specific reviews it or previews it or whatever you want to
Yeah.
call it, playthrough, doesn't necessarily mean. I'm not saying that it's for certain that this is going to deliver because we've had many a game that
Yes.
yeah does
I
some
am
questionable things.
I feel like I've cursed many a campaign with my back. Ooh, River Rats card game, card and playing card, card game and playing cards. Ooh, oh, so it's a small box, and they're covering up the C on the box. You made a little joke when we saw the cover. You're like,
Rivercrats.
river crabs. This one's got 16,000. It's got 481 backers, a week to go. Yeah, this is a smaller game than I thought it was. And I always like when a game comes with a deck of cards that is unique, that you can just use as a deck of cards. These ones look like a lot of artwork on those cards. Usually, maybe it's just a style. This is pictures on the cards, which is interesting.
I don't always love that.
Yeah, I don't
I
know if
feel
it
like,
I don't know if it works apart from what it's with. I don't feel like I would take it out then as much and just use it.
yeah, it feels like a thing that you see from playing card decks that you maybe get from a specific location, or like if you're
Yeah,
traveling or something to, you know, kind of tourist areas. Usually they have like a deck of cards, and then they sometimes they'll have like, pictures that take up
yeah,
most of the card.
yeah, yeah. It's about a poker game. Not about gambling, about clever card play, limited communication, and teamwork. All these card games.
Does this sound like Regicide?
Oh man.
It said each one has a unique ability, each suit. This is Regicide.
Drop the three cards. Make the strongest five card hand. Take action. You can take a strategic action to set crew up for the win.
For
Allows
some reason, that
spreading
for
swap.
swapping, I read as for swaggering.
I don't
I'm
know
like,
what
I don't
that
even
means.
know what that is.
Yeah, that seems similar to Regicide in that way, each suit having a thing. Collective hands, five cards, showdown, and assigned debt. Yeah, it could be interesting. I don't think I'm going to be able to grasp it without actually seeing it being played,
Hmm.
and just to see how clever it actually is. But
Yeah.
it looks
I'm probably
interesting.
more interested in the game than the cards,
Yeah. Oh,
personally.
neoprene playmat though. Look at that, and it'll have little rectangles so you can know where to put the cards. Which is probably one of the better uses of a neoprene mat
That's true.
cards.
But just a base card game, I think it makes sense.
Poker chips in a bag. My
Do you
goodness.
actually need the poker chips?
I do not know. Get some posters, get some uncut sheets of cards, 10 postcards, pledge levels. So we got $17 for the red edition, $17 for the blue edition. Is that just a look? It might just be a look to the game. Get everything in there for $50 for the chips, two mats, and two sets of the game is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it doesn't seem too bad.
Oh, and there's even more. Only 79 with all those
There's
posters.
more!
That's also pretty good. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Okay, now we're getting a little out of hand.
Get a signed prototype.
Only three available, though.
Yeah. And a
Hmm.
print and play version, some add-ons. So when is this looking to ship? July. Oh, that's thing. July. November 2025. Okay. Not
Hmm.
the same year, but it's a smaller game, so hopefully
Yeah.
it can happen. No, don't say it. Don't say
Working on the night moves.
it.
Solo game of the month.
Yes.
That is the first thing I thought of by now I forgot the name. Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band.
Yes.
The song, that's what this made me think of, and that's all. I had to go listen to the song after this, and it's just been in my head ever since. So, thanks, game. Uh, but yeah, I don't know if the game itself is as good as the song.
Yeah, I mean, it has me interested in it. I like
Okay.
solo games, and every time there's a solo game of the month, I'm like, is this the one? Is this the one? I know there was one that really drew me in recently. I don't know if it was this series solo game of the month, but some solo game. And I don't know if I've looked back at it, so I should look back and see if there is a late pledge or do something about it. But I may have forgotten totally, even though I probably promised to look more into it on this very video. This one does look interesting. I like the look of it. It's very video gamey.
Hmm.
I like 50 levels, character progression, um, just in a very small package. It just draws me in. I don't know. There's something about it. These and the wallet games, what they're able to do with such a small box and minimal components. There's usually multi-use cards involved. I don't know if that's the case here. And a little mini hero, a couple mini heroes here. I think are really cute. I
Yeah, this one
I'm
looks good.
interested
It
in
looks
this.
like it could be pretty good. 'Cause yeah, it looks like you're probably going from level to level, moving across this map, and probably trying to take out some baddies and stuff. I would
Yeah,
guess. So yeah, it looks cool. I like the artwork, like the style.
yeah,
Not too bad looking.
yeah. Upgrade your night. Download the Rupa. Okay, I'll have to look into this. What's this add-on? This month's add-on. I don't know what that is, but it kind of looks cool. Die Hard kind of thing. I'm guessing that ripping off. What is this? 25 bucks for that. Looking for September of 2025.
Yeah. I think if this is the typical one, I think they've had a lot of projects, so you can
Yeah.
probably go check and see if they've delivered on time typically.
Yes. Boy, Conquest of Paradise. This is another one that we might be winning in the Board Game Geek giveaway contest. Boy, that's a long box. I hope I don't win it because that's not going to fit anywhere. Is that actually the box? Or is it that long?
I don't know because I know on the Dice Tower today on their news video they looked at this and they had that image on there, and I think Joey had commented he didn't like or didn't love the look of how that was on there, and then Tom's like, I think that's just the like whole box, the whole
Uh,
picture if you were to look at the whole
Um,
box. But now I'm seeing it that way. It might just be the full
I
box.
mean, they added sides to it here. So, but yeah, this is a 4X game. What is this? Possibly the best short 4X game there is, and the second best overall. Okay, I like that. I like that. I guess I would hope it did as well at lower player counts. I think that would make or break it to possibly actually take a chance on it.
Mhm.
Um, Looks like it's got some decent components here. But it also the price is not too bad with a 65 for that. Get 4 copies there, and it doesn't look like there's a lot of extra things to add on, which I guess we can add on some discovery markers. I like those. I like those.
They do look pretty good. Make me think of Five Tribes a little bit. Not quite
Mhm.
like that, but similar.
Ooh.
I do like all these pieces.
Is a good, and I really like that green. That is a great player color.
I agree.
Boy.
Yeah, I mean this looks really good, and I think it's a redo of a older game, or like at least redone art and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, there should maybe be some, I would assume, some content and reviews and stuff out there on Board Game Geek to maybe
Yeah.
see how well it plays at lower player counts. If you've played, I think I think there's an original and stuff because I remember on the Dice Tower they showed like two other covers. So I assume it's been reprinted. That's what this is, but yeah,
Yeah.
let me know if you've played it and what you think of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks cool. So hopefully, I don't know which one we're gonna play first when we win Trismegistus in this one. I don't know which one's gonna be hitting the table first.
Yes.
And then we go with, oh my goodness, something just as intimidating as a 4X game. This might even be one. Is this a train game? I don't know. Age of Steam Deluxe Expansion, Volume 5 and 6.
Wow.
Boy,
Coming from Eagle Griffin Games.
they make some pretty games. 16 additional
Really?
expansion maps. Wow. You know,
That's
200,
crazy.
1,300 backers. Video unavailable. Oh my God. Yep. That's about what I expected. Oh, look at these brand new maps, guys. It's kind of cool looking, but it's not cool on the level of the cover. They feel like totally different games. I really like the covers, but the board
Hmm.
I could like with a different type of game.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably the case for like all the train style games where you're building routes and you are, I think they're usually like stock games as well. So you're buying stock in companies. I think I don't know if that's what this is, but I believe that's what they typically are. And yeah, that's it's another level of game. I'm sure there are some really good ones out there, but yeah, maybe not our style.
Yeah. Different levels here, getting volumes, this, that, the other, everything new, or all in bundle for 489 bucks.
Oof.
Add-ons, poker chips, little trays, everything you could want. But yeah, not us though. Higher player counts, I'm guessing, is better in this as well, maybe. I just feel like it might not. I guess each map is probably different, so I guess we could go this player count. New England maybe is better for 2 players.
No?
Um, but yeah, that's definitely not our kind of game, but it's out there. It's Eagle Griffin. It's doing well, so um, there is a crowd. There is a following.
Yeah, I feel like it's maybe one of those that I'd maybe one day like to try with someone that knows what's going on.
Yes. Ooh, Final Titan.
Another Titan game.
Another Titan game. So we have the 2 Titan games. We have Battle Monsters, which is Titans. My gosh. Clash of the Titan games. 1,700 backers. Pretty good. Pretty dang good. Here and how much that still over a week to go. I like that die right there. That's a good sign. It's a good sign being the first component I'm seeing.
It's the only die in the game.
Ooh, they might be chunky dice, looking at the size of them there. But only two, but only two. Sadly, it looks like. And I'm guessing a unique deck for each player.
That's kind of what it's looking like. I like how the artwork just jumps right off the
Yeah,
card
right
there.
off the card. I don't know how they did that. That's some next level technology.
It's pretty good artwork.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
kind of got a unique style.
I really like that artwork. Either fate. This is Die of Destiny. Okay, that was one of the questions. There's a hint there. We've entered this one as well to possibly win on Board Game Geek giveaway. I don't know which ones are still going or how long they have left, but go check them out and see if you can win a game because that makes the decision a lot easier. Uh,
It does. A
where
lot
right
cheaper.
now we're just yes, a lot cheaper. Right now it's just like it could be cool. This could be a great game. This could be the next Unmatched for us or battling game, something. But prices of 80 plus here, I guess this Challenger editions, 39, um, which is a
Not too
pretty
bad.
good price to get into October of 2026. So they're taking their sweet time getting this delivered, but hopefully they do it right.
Exactly.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't mind that as long as they stick to that. I think that would feel about right.
yeah, yeah, it looks cool. Coexist. Isn't this already the name of a game? I feel
I
like it
feel
is.
like it is. I feel like it is, but I'm not sure.
Oh my God, they're coming off the cards too.
It's just a new art style.
Matago. Okay, so they have some big games.
Yeah,
Streamlined card and resource management game, deeply rooted in its theme. Over 500 backers. Like
I like the look of this one personally.
I
I don't. It's a
it's
strong style.
It is. I mean, I don't know. I like it. I half like it with the wolf, but then where it kind of fades out to the blue, I don't know. It feels a little unfinished, but it's supposed to look that way, but I don't know if I love it.
Hmm.
Ooh, tokens. Wooden tokens. I really like the artwork on the cards.
I
That's
think it's like a 30-minute game, so I'm really actually liking the look of this whole thing quite a bit.
unique drafting. Okay, eyeballs. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I with that, a quick game as well. I'm liking it. I am liking it. I don't know if we have any Madigo games. We must have one in there somewhere.
Yeah, I don't remember. I might. I don't know if it's actually their game, but uh, recently got one, I think, from them. But I don't know if they're just the publisher
Oh,
in
yeah.
that language. Yeah, I'm liking the look of this one quite a bit. I'm going to need to look into this one a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, 30 or 20, so not
Yeah.
bad either. My goodness.
When is the delivery? What was
Yeah,
it for this one?
does this say
Yeah, sometimes I feel like it's not as straightforward on
timeline?
GameFound.
Production.
Okay, so
Yeah,
yeah, supposed to be relatively quick turnaround. Looks like a smaller box game, so I mean,
yeah,
should be if they've got everything kind of completed. Should be a reasonable
yeah,
timeline, I think.
yeah, for sure. Ooh. Oh, I read this as principles, but it is not. Now I
I
don't
read
know
it
how
that
to
way.
say it.
I read it that way too.
Principes, or however you say it. This one has four. This one's 2,800 back. My goodness, very, very popular game. Looking very
It's doing really well.
Euro-y. I don't know if these components are actually in there. Those might. I don't know what's. I don't know
Actual
what's
gold
decoration. I don't
rings.
know. Let's see. The realm has been divided for 64 years, feuding princes from they fight amongst themselves, striving to win the crown. Medieval area control game. I don't know. Area controls hit or miss. There's a
Mm,
couple that work for me, but otherwise, I'm
under,
always worried. I'm like, none of this is locked in place. Someone's gonna come. They're gonna steal it from me. And then right at the last moment before the game ends, and I lose everything is what I'm always worried about. Um, but they're
yeah,
cool.
and it's a 120-minute game. It said there, so it's a
Yeah.
little bit on the longer side.
Ooh, very cool looking, though. Very classic.
Yeah, it definitely. Yeah, I like the look of this one quite a bit.
Ooh, the tester's rating so far give it an 8.9. How many testers are there? Two? One? You never know. Cool
You know,
box cover. Good.
yeah, it looks unique. I don't think we have anything that looks kind of like that style of art.
Yeah, everything
And yeah,
else.
I like
Yeah.
it quite a bit.
Pops of color, actually.
It, it looks very Euro-y,
Yes.
but
Figures are very cool. Yeah, it looks like it's just really sticking with its style and being unique, setting itself apart. Gameplay wise, I don't know what it'll be like, but
yeah,
just the look of it, this would put this one above a lot of other area control games. It's going to have more of my interest for sure.
I'd agree. And with almost 3,000 backers,
Yeah.
I would think that that's a good sign for other people uh, thinking it looks like a good game.
What is this? 95 or 75 without the extra stuff, or get away more extra stuff, get into hundreds and hundreds. Looking for May of 2026. So probably
Yeah,
have to look into that one a little more. Maybe it will be one that looks like it works for us, and I could see it. That would look really good on the shelf. I mean,
it
that would be
would.
facing out for sure.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Yeah, I think
Upgrades.
my pick of the week would probably be either this one or the Coexist that we just looked at so far.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure my pick of the week so far. Unmatched, Godzilla and Kong. That's my pick of the week. Ooh, or is it
Ooh.
Three Magi? Lead three Magi on a sacred journey to find a newborn king foretold in prophecy. 434 backers, 2 weeks to go. They are funded here. It's a project they love. I really like the cover of this one.
hmm
I
I
don't
think this
know.
is from the people that did that the Flood game
Oh
and
yeah, Bedouin game.
Ri Rise of Babel, I think.
Oh
Um,
yes.
so yeah, I guess I don't know. I haven't seen anyone talk about Rise yet. So I don't know if that's delivered. So that might be something to look into, just in case. Never know. Um, but yeah, this one looks interesting. Um,
I'm just thinking
it looks like you're
Camelot
racing
and Thunder
camels.
Road.
Yeah, combining those two games. And those guys are pointing. They thought they were doing a preview of the. I don't remember what game that was. That had those two people pointing back to back videos.
Yes. Base game is $45. It's pretty good. It looks like it has some good stuff in it, I guess. What's in this? Meeples, and I assume you upgrade them to these, which I think I
I
might
would think
actually
so.
like the Meeples better. Just I like
I would
Meeples.
agree.
Wooden Meeples gives it a classic look to it.
Yeah,
Uh,
those look fine too. But yeah,
yeah.
I don't think I'd mind just the meeples. Yeah, for some reason this is also making me just think, I don't know why, but of a Garfield game for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, Something about the look. But
Yeah.
wow, that's three in a row that I've probably been more interested in than the
This
others. But
one's pretty good. This does feel like a Garfield game. Um, Plus, like kind of going back in history a little biblical
mhm.
type of stuff, probably doing it. We got the Ko again. Um, well, yeah, this one could be good. This one could be good. I don't know. Again,
Oh
like,
boy, it's supposed to get here by December of 2025.
oh
I,
man,
I, w I would have a few questions about that if we have not gotten the other ones delivered yet. But
that's true. Um, yeah, I don't know, and I haven't heard like good or bad about either of those. I feel like
yeah, I haven't heard much
Flood.
about anything.
The Flood seemed more complicated than I was looking for, so I was a little disappointed, but it could be a good game. 'Cause they look really nice.
Hmm.
Sure.
Yeah, the production quality is definitely top tier.
Ooh. Oh, those are dinosaurs. Oh my goodness.
Sauros!
But trick taking. No, how to ruin it. It pulls me in with the cover and the name, and then it says trick taking, and a tear goes down my cheek.
Why do they look like on the cover like a feared gang or something?
Yeah, you better stay in that pond, Brontosaurus. And he's got Brontosaurus was friend with this Brontosaurus, but he wanted to be with the cool kids, so now he's bullying his buddy. But they'll work it out in the end. And uh, yeah,
Yeah, that dinosaur theme usually probably gets us maybe more than others. So,
there's
um,
too many now,
yeah,
but to where we can't just get them all.
yeah, yeah, that's true. This one seems to be doing pretty well, and trick-taking games. I think Mike DeLisio was right when he said it's a trick-taking renaissance, because there definitely are. It seems like a lot of them now.
Yeah.
Uh, but unfortunately, I will say it seems like most of them play better at higher player counts, and
Yeah.
that's the tougher part. But
Yeah.
I guess I don't know because is this trick taking? How is this working?
Travel back in time to when they did clever new approach to traditional trick-taking games. Compete for unique dinosaur tiles that you then strategically arrange on your playmat to align special symbols and score big. Okay, so you're trying to win tiles. I don't know. Where are we? Okay, looks like a lot of cool pieces.
Yeah,
First off,
opponents look good.
pledge tiers, $40 for the tiles, play mats, victory point tokens, dice, rulebook. Wait a minute, are there cards in this or not?
That's what I was wondering. Are we using the tiles themselves instead of cards?
Deluxe, get the asteroid in there. And a couple other tile. Ooh, the old spiky fingers. I call it. What is his actual name? Yeah, I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that.
Ooh, the midnight dice.
Yes. How to play. Okay, shuffle, draw tiles. Okay, so you reveal the Trump Dino, and then you play a tile. So I guess it's trick taking with tiles to win tiles.
Must be.
Determine winner, wins the trick. Winner takes two tiles, other players take one.
Hmm.
Okay. And you place them on there and probably want symbols in certain ways. Looks like you might want colors together.
Yeah.
That could be cool. I don't know if I'm going to get a lot of dinosaur theme from this, but it could be a unique twist.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, if it's got that, it looks like a two-player playthrough, I might have to
Yeah.
look into that. Or
Yeah.
two-player mode, see if it actually looks like a solid thing, especially if it still does feel like trick taking, because I feel like those are a little more rare.
Yeah, for sure. And then the last one that we are covering here, Rewild South America. So is there a Rewild game already? Because there's Renature or something, which I feel like we get a lot of those games now. That's going to be the next big thing. It's always about nature, and then now we're going to renature things and bring it back type of gameplay and theming. But it's just all nature to me. It's all the same. It's all Everdell. It's all parks. But
Yeah,
people
it
keep
doesn't.
bringing
I
it up.
just tried to look on Board Game Geek. It looks like this is the first, so it doesn't look like there's. Well, it looks like there's a game called Rewild, but I don't think it's connected.
Okay.
Doesn't look like it is anyway.
It's from the 20s, so probably. No, we're in the 20s. I can't even say that. I can't even say that. Then there's confusion. Oh, I'm bummed out. Bummed out. I'm old. Over 1,000 backers, almost 2 weeks to go still. 79,000. It looks cool. It looks like some Studio Ghibli film or something with the
That's exactly
octopi.
what I was gonna say. That is exactly the look that it has.
Oh, Meeples. Oh, Meeples. Tell me that's in the base game and I don't have to pay $200 to get that. Okay, bunch of
Oh,
tiles, bunch of cards. Got the anaconda there.
wow, we
Yeah.
just ended on banger after banger
Oh,
after banger.
we did. Okay, bunch of good
Moved.
things. But they always do. They show you the cool stuff.
They do. And then they're like, well, actually, that's $50 more.
Like, oh, did you want to learn how to play it? You can go read this draft of a rule book. Okay, gameplay. This isn't broken down in an easy way to digest on the spot.
Where is it telling me pick tiles, play tile,
Place
play animal?
tiles, attract a plant card, have some seeds in your supply, attract some wildlife cards. Ooh, putting paw tokens out there. Ooh, you need four shuffling tile. Okay, looks like a few other games, like there's Forest Shuffle, kind of all the
Life of the
cool phone
Amazonia
bars,
makes
like,
me think of.
oh, yeah. Earth, different things like that. I like those games. I haven't played Life of the Amazonia, but I like kind of these maybe tableau building, just heavy card games. Those birds, they're actually going to be sitting on those trees like that. Oh, this is really cool. This is cool. I like this. So tell me, what do the reviews say? People we trust? I don't know any of these people. Okay, I recognize some. Show me. Oh, a dog. Well, they're trustworthy. Okay, rewards. What do we
Not
got
one
here?
person I trust.
Ooh, $71. $71, but it looks like it has all those wooden maples in there. So
It's
that
true.
you can bring it up to 95, has the one
Is
up
that
here.
a different game?
Whoa.
Or
Untamed Rivers. It must be a different game, I think.
yeah, then that's not too bad. I like that it's just one.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that more and more are just going to go that way.
Yeah.
I just have a feeling,
He's just got a feeling.
especially on Kickstarter and GameFound.
Yeah. This is January of 2026 with a shipping cost about $20. So this is
It's,
this might be my pick of the week if I did
it,
have to pick
it
one.
it
Plus, I don't want to go through all of them and look at them to determine it. I'll give this the pick of the week. It looks really cool.
it does look really good. I'm I'm gonna have to look at this one some more because yeah, it does make me think of a lot of those games, which are all really really great
What
games. So
else? What else did he create? Oh, the Zoo Tycoon game. Uh-oh.
ooh, that was a
Uh-oh.
I think
That's
that was a disappointment. We haven't played it, but I think some others were disappointed.
yeah. Darwin's Choice.
Not played
I
any of
still want to
these.
try the Zoo Tycoon game. It's still so maybe it's for me.
Yeah, But yeah, might have to look into this one a little bit more, see what they got. But yeah, that was all the projects from this or the next upcoming weeks here. So let us know what you are interested in. But if you like the video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe for future content, and as always, don't forget to keep on nibbling on our content.